The doors are like suicide doors.
I'm from Toronto, Canada. I go to U of T, the University of Toronto there, and I've just finished up my 4th year. I'm finished. I'm actually getting my credit through the IFR. Essentially, like anyone graduating, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going, and I wanted experience in the field for archaeology, and thought Portugal would be a lovely place to get that. I came in with no major expectations. I just wanted to get my hands dirty, and so far, it's been the best field school experience I could possibly ask for. It's been an adventure the entire time, and there's so much to do, to see. I've fallen in love with Portugal. The castle at the top of the hill near where we're staying, that was amazing to go visit, and I must say I go walk there myself. The site is something I could never dream of seeing anywhere else.
Well, I'm from Mattoon, Illinois, Midwestern state. I'm attending Eastern Illinois University. I'm studying history, and I'm an anthropology minor. This field school is a great opportunity for me to really find out where I fit. I realized I was getting close to graduation, and I needed to know if actually working in the field and working in the ground is something I could do, because it's not for everyone. And this school offered everything. Structure, faunal remains, human remains, pottery, it's actual digging, it's working in the lab. It was out of the country, which was a brand new experience. So this was everything that I was looking for. I'm learning that waking up at 5:30 is not fun. That first day that we saw the site, just getting to see it for the first time and touring around and watching everything. So I think that was my favorite.
I am from Florida, and I go to University of South Florida. My major is anthropology, but I'm minoring in chemistry as well. I find it interesting how you can use chemistry to understand things you find in the site.
Oh no, it is. It is? This can be somewhere. What? Well, the cremains at the surface give you a good indication. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they seem to stop somewhere around here.
I like identifying the bones. It's interesting to see how you can, even though you only have parts of bones and how they're fractured and fragmented, how you can still manage to find which one it is, whether you can tell if it's an adult or not. So I find that really, really interesting. It was a change of pace for me. I thought it was really interesting to deal with the archaeology aspect of it. I want to go into forensics, so I thought this was a pretty good sort of introduction into that.
I'm from San Diego, California, but I go to school in Minnesota, and I am studying anthropology at McAllister College.
So it needs to have cold at least 6 months of the year.
It's my first field school experience, and it's been great so far. I applied for a few different programs, but this one was by far my favorite. Just everything it seemed to offer seemed like a great experience for me and a great foot in the door. I came in with no expectations, but they are exceeding any that I could have had. It's a great site. Honestly, there's a lot to look at, a lot to learn. Everything is really great. I really like faunal remains. Unexpectedly, I didn't know. Never worked with animal bones before, but I think I like them a lot.
Sabrina Kettler. I'm from Wyandotte, Michigan. I'm studying at the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. I'm studying evolutionary anthropology with a minor in classical archaeology. I decided to come to Portugal. I was mainly interested in the bioarchaeology portion of this course, but obviously the pottery is really cool too, so. I had a lab back in Ann Arbor, and I've seen some pottery, but most of it's been in museums. I think it's been really great. I love having like real hands-on experience out in the field. It's a lot of hard work, but I find it very rewarding. And then in the lab, I get to learn even more.
My name is Gillian Jaffe, and I come from Denver, Colorado. I chose this program. It was actually the only one that I applied to because it appealed to me so much. I the chance to work with bones and in a mortuary setting, so you get to kind of combine the bioarchaeology and the cultural anthropology and kind of weave them together. And that there was so much work that still needed to be done, and there's still a lot to be discovered. It felt like I love it. I mean, it's a lot of hard work, but I actually really like working hard. To go to bed tired. Well, besides the site, I saw my first castle. So I'd never seen a castle or been around a castle in person before. So.
I'm Daniel MacDonald. I just came from Alaska. My major is in social sciences with an emphasis in archaeology, psychology, and anthropology. I'm kind of loving it. Really had no idea what I was going into, walking into a jungle, and it's definitely felt like a jungle. But nothing bad. I wanted to go into bioarchaeology initially, and I specifically chose Portugal because it seemed like a very diverse site where there's just a heck of a lot going on.
What's your favorite thing?
Architecture.
Describe a bit of that to me.
Oh yeah, we got a lot. I mean, hell, doing architecture right here.
Is that a post?
Yeah, this is a post hole. It is aligned. There's actually a number of post holes all along here. I'm not sure which structure this is because there's kind of a lot of structures that are all kind of all over the place. Even as I began refining my interest in archaeology, the site's been able to basically give opportunity for all of that.